Is the stock market lying to you? We're seeing all-time highs, but I believe there's a greater risk of a 10% crash than a 10% rally from here. In this video, I'm going to show you why the Japanese market's record is a warning sign, how Bitcoin is getting ready for a huge move, and the single most important book you should read to protect your wealth. The Japanese stock market, the Nikkei, just hit a new historic high. But here's the catch. Japan's economy is stagnant. Its GDP is actually contracting. So what's happening? This isn't real growth. It's the result of monetary destruction by their central bank. They are printing money endlessly, which devalues their currency, the yen, and artificially inflates asset prices, like stocks. This is a programmed demolition of the financial system. And it's not just Japan. This is happening with all fiat currencies. A fiat currency is money that a government has declared to be legal tender, but it isn't backed by a physical commodity. Think dollars, euros, yen. They are all in a state of degradation. Frankly, they're becoming garbage. This is why I'm so bullish on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the exact opposite. It's scarce. We know exactly how many will ever exist. And soon we have the halving. The halving is an event that cuts the reward for mining new Bitcoin in half, effectively reducing its new supply. With demand increasing from new ETFs and supply getting tighter, the stage is set. The market for Bitcoin is clean and looks ready for a major upward trend. A move above 116,000 could open the door to 165,000. If you're getting value from this analysis and want to stay ahead of the curve, take a second to subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to support this work. Now, let's talk about the S&P 500. It's also at a record high, fueled by extraordinary optimism. Everyone is excited about a potential trade deal between the US and China. But this deal looks superficial. It won't solve the deep-rooted issues. This optimism feels dangerous. The market has more downside risk than upside potential right now. Later, I'll tell you which tech giants are reporting earnings this week. But first, there's a bigger silent threat we need to discuss: artificial intelligence. AI is not just a tool for productivity. It's eliminating the entry-level tasks that young people have always used to gain professional experience. How does a young professional get hired when the first rung on the ladder has been removed? This is a massive problem. If you're young, you need to wake up. Focus on real education, on skills that AI can't replicate, and adapt to this new world, because it's changing faster than you think. So how do you navigate all this chaos? The highs, the risks, the new technologies. It starts with your mindset, and that's why I have to recommend the book The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. This isn't a technical book about charts. It's a book about how we behave with money. It teaches you habits, a mature perspective on wealth, and how investments really work from a human standpoint. It's easy to read, and it's invaluable for both new and experienced investors. It will change your entire approach. Now, let's look at the week ahead. The Federal Reserve is meeting, and the Magnificent Seven tech companies are reporting earnings. This will be a huge week for volatility. We're already seeing some interesting moves. Procter & Gamble reported fantastic results, showing they can raise prices without losing customers. Keurig Dr. Pepper jumped 8% after raising its sales forecast. The semiconductor sector is on fire, with companies like ASML, NVDA, and AMD leading the rally. Everyone is waiting for their earnings reports, along with Apple, Alphabet, Amazon, Meta, and Microsoft. On the other hand, you have Tesla. I sold my shares and I'm happy I did. At its current valuation, the stock just doesn't make sense to me. And we also saw great performance from companies like Mercado Libre, which was a fantastic buy at $3.25 and is now up another 7%. There are always opportunities, but the overall market picture makes me cautious. So, to recap, be wary of the market euphoria. Understand that fiat currencies are losing value. Consider Bitcoin as a serious alternative. And most importantly, build the right psychological foundation for investing. If you found this video useful, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next analysis. Now, I want to hear from you. What is your biggest concern in the market right now? A correction, inflation, or the impact of AI? Let me know in the comments below.